I gave a stranger a sunflower, and it completely changed her life in ways I never expected. Last night, I bought a sunflower. The plan was simple. Place it on the windshield of someone I'm smitten with. After thinking it over, I decided against it. We had only been on one date the night before, and I didn't want to come across as too forward. This morning, I grabbed the sunflower on my way out, determined that it wouldn't die alone. If my intended recipient wasn't the right person, I would find someone else to give it to, someone who needed it more. I had no idea what was about to happen, or how deeply this small flower would change both of our lives. I stopped at my usual coffee shop, a place I normally rush in and out of with my coffee to go. But today, I decided to sit for a few minutes, savoring my drink. As I did, I noticed a woman at a nearby table. She was reading, her attention fixed on the pages in front of her, yet tears were quietly slipping down her pale cheeks. Something about her drew me in, as if the sunflower itself had led me there. In that instant, I knew, without a doubt, that she was meant to have it. She was the one I had to give it to. I approached her table and gently said, "Hey, pardon me. I have this sunflower that I was hoping to give to someone special. That person didn't work out, but I feel that you're special too, so I want you to have it." Before I could even hand it over, she flew into my arms. Tears poured from her eyes, and gratitude spilled from her words like a river. It was as though I had suddenly become someone she had once loved and lost. The intensity of her emotion was overwhelming, and I held her as best I could, though we were strangers. Through gasps between sobs, she told me why she was crying. Her fiancé had died just a week prior, only months before their wedding. On their very first date, he had brought her a sunflower. From that day forward, he always gave her sunflowers, never roses, because she was the light of his life. And now, in that quiet coffee shop, through my hands, he had found a way to reach her one last time. Through me, he reminded her that she would always be the light of his life. I stood there, shaken and awed, realizing that the small gesture of giving someone a simple flower could carry meaning far beyond the giver and the recipient. It could reach across life and death, across time, and touch hearts in ways words could never fully express. I stayed with her for a few minutes, offering what comfort I could. I didn't need to say much, just holding her and letting her cry. Letting her know someone cared felt enough. The sunflower, small and unassuming, had become a conduit for love, remembrance, and connection. A reminder that even after tragedy, love can still reach us. When I left the coffee shop, I was raw and awakened. My heart was heavy, but in a profound way, it felt lighter too. I realized that life is fragile, and sometimes all it takes is a small gesture, a flower, a kind word, a shared moment, to make a profound difference. I will never forget that morning, the woman or the sunflower. She was a stranger, yet in that moment, she became a part of my story, and I became a small part of hers. That sunflower, which I had almost left behind, reminded me that love transcends circumstance. It crosses boundaries, breaks through grief, and continues to shine, even when we least expect it. A simple flower had done something incredible. It had carried hope, comfort, and connection from one person to another, across lives, across loss. It reminded me that even the smallest gestures can be profound, and that we are all capable of touching each other's lives in meaningful ways. Life is fleeting, love is enduring, and sometimes a sunflower is all it takes to remind us of both.